Hello again and welcome to Module 5. So this is number 2 of our major speeches, 2 of 3. So after this one you have one left. If I'm being honest, this is usually the most challenging speech. If you notice the due dates, I allowed a little bit more time surrounding this one than I have the others because this one does tend to be a little bit more problematic because this one is different. This one is designed to pull you out of your comfort zone. Some of you, this may be your comfort zone, and doing the informative was more out of your comfort zone. Well, this one is for the vice versa. So you may, this may be really out of your wheelhouse, and you may think, I can't be funny. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So my biggest piece of advice is to don't overthink it and read through all of the resources that are provided and pay close attention to this video, and I'll try to make this as clear and as easy to follow. So this one is structured exactly like the informative with the exception of a visual aid. There is no visual aid for this one, but the process will be topic, outline, speech. Same requirements as before, so I'm not going to completely go over the outline in depth because I did that before. I don't want to be redundant. Same with topics. So it's the same format of your informative as it is here. So answer those questions and then respond to your peer about the topic, okay? So same thing as the informative. You can read through those directions. But let's talk about what you can do for this. This is a funny, sarcastic, stupid, off-the-wall speech. Not one thing about this assignment can be serious. And it seems that more students have to redo this assignment and redo it and want to bust their head into a brick wall because they allow their key points to be serious. So everything about it must be funny, stupid, sarcastic, completely made up. So if you look in the resources here, here's a funny example of an outline. So if that will load. But think about the most absurd thing that you could possibly think of, and talk about that. So let me come back here. Actually, let me come back to the directions. Let's start there. That might be wise. Okay. So our time frame for this one is the exact same. So we are still in a 3 to 5 minute time frame. You will be posting your video the exact same, responding to your peers, addressing the physical and vocal delivery, the same that we've been doing all semester long, all summer long. And so if this ever happens to you, the easiest way, we could hit that download button. That works as well. So let me make this where you guys can see all of it. Okay. So here are a few examples. You can't use these, but David Hasselhoff for president. Why you deserve to be the boss instead of your boss. Should tricks stop its discrimination and make them for everyone? So the same rule applies with the cliched topics. I expect originality. I expect creative thinking. I expect critical thinking. Even though this is funny, stupid, sarcastic, it still requires critical thinking. So here are some topics to avoid. Blondes have more fun. Cats are better than dogs. Vice versa. Coffee should be included in college tuition. Nap time should be mandatory. Everybody should procrastinate. Mondays should be banned. So I'm not going to read through all that. You can read. Don't submit these topics. You can't do those. I want to give an example over one that the reason that the cats are better than dogs and the dogs are better than cats, why it's on this list, is because of this. You may think, oh, it's a great topic. I can be funny with that. I'm gonna write about that, and you're gonna get your key points. So let's say you're going to go with dogs are better than cats, and you're gonna say, well, first they're loyal. Well, yeah, they are. And next, you can take them on walks and take them places with you. Yep, you can. So you end up having serious key points. And so, you could say, well, duh. And so you don't want and I'm not being sarcastic, but you don't want a, well, duh, topic, okay? Nothing about this speech can be serious. So if you're looking at it and you're looking at your key point, and is that a logical key point? It's logical to say that dogs are more loyal pets than cats. We can all agree on that. So you wouldn't want to talk about that because that's well, duh, there's no humor in that. There's no sarcasm. So this is about with the directions. So here's for example, let's say you play baseball. You might say that all baseball should be replaced with hamsters, and then make up 3 very silly key points. Let's say you're a cook. Salt should replace all sugar. Maybe you're a writer, and you want to say nobody should ever use punctuation, and here's really 3 stupid reasons why. So the biggest thing is ensuring that nothing is serious, okay? So you're going to post your discussion, post your topic, move on to your outline. Outline is the exact same. Attention grabber, reason to listen, thesis, credibility, preview of the key points. Do not let anything be serious. Bullet it out, like the topic sentence, bullet it out, transition. Topic sentence, bullet it out, transition. Same thing. 3 key points. And then you will post your speech. And just same as before, post your link, the same requirements for the camera shot, audience. Like I said, no visual aid. I have had questions in the past of, can you use props or dress up for this speech? Absolutely, as long as you're standing up and as long as you still meet the requirements that are required for all of our speeches. So feel free to shoot me ideas. Feel free, and you can't email me and be like, oh, no, I'm not funny, I can't think of nothing, what should I do? You have to think of your topic, okay? So that is why, and I know this is a shortened format class, so I know there's not a lot of time, but if you go back and you look at the due dates of before this module and after, this one's spread out a little more to give you time to really wrap your head around this. So I'm here to help you in any way. So if you are struggling with this, shoot me some ideas and some key points, and I will definitely help you. But have fun with this one, and I look forward to seeing what you do.